Thanks for your response. Yeah, today I want to explain you how we can connect the database with our project. Okay. Anybody wants to ask me any question? Voice is not clear. Someone you can message me. You can drop a message in our chat box. Okay? As I said you that uh, the configurations which are required for our project will be done in settings.py file in this Python file, right? Here we can see databases. Okay, you can see databases in your settings.py Python file, settings.py file. You can see some configurations. Previously, we have configured our app here. Configuration required for our templates. Configuration required for our templates will be presented here. There is no need to change any code here to templates, but in database we have to do some configurations which are related to our database. As we have seen, if you try to connect any DB, if you try to connect MySQL and DB, you will have some uh, settings like localhost, username, password, port, and DB name. These are the only configurations we will do in our project also. Okay. The same the same settings we have to do in this project also. Now I'm going to do uh, initially we'll have engine and name. Okay. In engine we are going to use MySQL, right? We are not using SQLite 3. So just change this SQLite 3 to MySQL. Okay. Okay. Here also remove this base dir/db dot SQLite 3. Okay. There is no need of this. Simply use a DB name here. Whatever the name you want, you can keep here. I want to keep my database name as demo. Okay, we have host. Use capital letters. Okay, in the left side you have to use capital letters only. Okay, host local host, as you have local local host. As you can see here, here you can see uh, the host address. Simply you can use this name host, username, password, port. Okay. Yeah. Localhost and user name is root. For you also it will be root only. And you have to here I am getting red mark because I have forgot to mention comma here. Here also you have to keep comma. Uh, Here you have to give your PO or else password password. My password is root now, so I have taken my password as root. What are the password you have taken? The same password you have to give here. If not, there will be error in DB connection. And here the last one is port. Okay, there is no need to give these names in this sequence only. You wherever you want, you can give here. And my password is also root, and I forgot comma here. That's why I'm getting error. Also comma here. Okay, these are the 6 settings you have to keep in your settings.py file to configure database to your project. Okay, now don't forget this. Okay, this is very important. We'll do this for every project. Okay, now if I click on terminal, I'll try to run the server. Before that, I will explain you once again. Uh, in settings to configure a database to your project, you will have a single database for your project, right? There is no need to create this database again and again. For every project, there will be only one database. If you try to create a new project, then you have to create a new database which is related to that project. Okay. For example, if I am trying to create a website with Amazon, you can create a database for that Amazon. Okay. In that, creating tables is another part. I will tell you in the next classes. Okay. This is the main database. Okay. Uh, Engine name, host, username, password, and port. Okay. Now I'll try to run the server. Let's see what will happen now. I'm getting an error that valid literal in based in ROOT. Let's see why. Let's check for this error. Why I'm getting this. Okay. Uh, oh, sorry. Invalid literal for based and root. That is nothing but here it is not my port. Okay, actually I've given the wrong details here because if you observe my port is 3306, but I have given ROOT. That's why I'm getting that error. Okay, it will clearly if you do any mistake, it will clearly explain you. It will clearly shows you in your terminal. Okay, you have to understand what is the error and you can rectify it easily. Here it has shown that settings dictionary PORT invalid literal for here I have to give number, but I have given some root. That's why I'm getting error. Remove this and give I will give my port number here. Now I'll check. It will show you another error. Access design for control local using password by yes. This is the error you will have because of the wrong password. Yes, W. Okay, it is showing another. which there is an issue in my DB. I'll check for it. If you have any error in your password, then only you will get this error. CL HOST. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. I'll check it and I'll. You can see my screen, right? Actually, I have taken a username here. Is only user. Let's see whether the same error will repeat or I get another error. Okay, there is no error. The thing is, I have given username here, but it is not username. It is US here. That's it. Okay. No need to use that username. Okay. So this is very important. Kindly note these parameters in your notepad or any notebook. Okay. Engine name. Initially, we will have engine and name. You have to do some modifications in engine and name, and you have to add user, password, host, and port. Most of the people will have 3306. The people who have some DB connection issues, they will have 3307. Okay. Host is local host only. Password, most of you people have given the same password. Root and user is also root. Okay. Here the name I have taken as demo here. Whatever the name you want, you can give that name here. Okay. Whatever the name you need, you can give here. Actually, I should get an error because I have taken demo, right? Actually, there is a DB name with the name demo. That's why I'm not getting any error. I'll try to give some another name. I have given another DB name. I don't have that in my database. Now I got an error like unknown database Aurora. So I need to create this database in my SQL. Then only it will get connected. Okay. If previously I have created with the name demo. I think you can see my SQL window also, right? Not let me know. Okay. Okay. I think you can see. Okay. Initially, I have created a DB name with the name demo. That's why I have not got any error. if I try to create a new database for you also, you will get the same error, this error only. But before doing that, you will have an you need to install one package in your PyCharm. How, what is that package and how you can do means I will explain you. Before that, I will try to create this. I have entered into this topic now. That's why I will complete this topic first. Okay. This is unknown database Aurora, right? Now I have to create a database. How to create database means simply you can see here, you will find a database in your header where you can see all the file, edit, favorite, database table like this. Here you can find a database, the fourth option. In database, you will have the second one as create database. Click on this. Here give the name what you have given in your database. Okay. In your settings.py, whatever the name you have given in your settings.py file in databases configuration, the same name you have to take here and you have to configure it. Okay. Click on create. The database has been created simply without tables. Okay. The database has been created. Before that, the main thing you have to do is you have to migrate your you have to install a package to work MySQL with your project. If your project contains any database configurations or if your project work along with database means you have to install package related to that database. Now we are going to perform operations using MySQL, right? We are storing data in SQL, right? So we have to install package which is related to SQL. That is nothing but pip install MySQL CLINT. Okay, pip install MySQL client. This is a single word. Okay, MySQL client is a single word. Do not give any space in between MySQL and client. Click on enter. If it is there already in your machine means you will have required already satisfied. If not, it gets start downloading. Okay, wait until you get this command. Okay, don't, it will take some time. After downloading and installing, it will take some time. Then at the end you will get like this and your cursor will come here. Okay, until then please wait. Okay, then only you get your software will be installed, your package will be installed in your PyCharm. If not, it will not get installed. Okay, yeah. Now to integrate it, you have to do migrations and migrate. Okay, this one. Okay, here you don't have any tables here. Okay, you don't have any tables. This is the refresh button to get the tables. Okay, I have refreshed and I have seen there is no table in my project. Now to if you create any model in your project, for example, you have created a model in your project. I will explain you it later what is model and all. In upcoming class only I will explain. In the next class I will explain you. Don't worry. If you create any table in your project, if you want to reflect the same table in your database means you have to do migrations and migrate. Then only you can able to see your tables over there. You can work with it. Okay. This is a command to migrate. Okay, Python image.py make migration. I have an error. I think I have taken a wrong path here. Sorry. The error is that I have my path is correct only, but I have even wrong spelling here. M-A-N-A-H-E. It is not H-E, it is G-E. Okay. Python manage.py. Sorry, make migrations, right? Make migrations. Okay. Make migrations is a single word. It is not two words. Okay. Don't give any space in between these two words. Okay. No changes detected means there is no uh, uh, changes. That is no changes. We have done nothing in our models, so there is no changes detected in our tables. Okay. Now the another command is the first command is to create tables, and the second command is to work with the tables. Okay. If you do the second command only, you can able to work with your tables. We'll get if you have any confusion, I'll explain you once again. You will get little confused with this database configurations. Okay, don't worry. Let's check whether I have got any tables. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 tables in my database which I have created, but these are not manually created by me. These are some inbuilt tables which are provided by Django, uh, which helps our tables to work efficiently. Okay, whatever the changes we have done, we will do in our project that will be reflected in our uh, in these tables. Okay, there is no need to do any changes in these tables. Just leave it. Okay. Now I'll show in this class only I will show how to create models and all. Okay. Yeah. If you observe, you can find models.py in your app, not in your project. In your app, you can see models.py. This is a Python file where you can create tables without typing any queries. Okay. If you want to create generally if you want to create any table, we used to write queries here, right? We create table and table name. Okay, like this we used to do we used to write queries here, but in Django there is no need to create any queries to create table. Okay, it is very simple. It's very easy to create tables. Okay, how to create tables means class. If I want to create any table with the name contact, I want to create a table with the name contact. Brackets. Sorry, here I have to use small c. Small c. Okay, class, and my table name is contact. Here I have to mention one format. Okay, models dot model. Okay, here you can give whatever the variables you want. You can give here how many number of variables you need. For example, if we coming to registration of a customer, we used to give the data like for example, if you open any website and you want to register for that website, you need to give some basic details like name, address, phone number, mobile, email, password, like that, gender, date of birth, like that. Whatever the variables you want, what are the fields you want, you can give here. Okay, now I want to give fields like for contact general we have name equal to name, email, email, um, subject message. Okay, let's take mobile number also. Okay, mobile number also I have taken. Name, coming to name, name is just it is not a sentence, right? We will not give our name like a sentence. Just we will give name as some maximum. It has a length of 30. Maximum we have a length of 30. I think I have 30. Mostly we'll have 10 to 15. That's it. But some will have a larger name. No? They will keep. They may have 30 characters in their name. So here I have to use char field. Okay, char field models dot. I'll explain you this once again. Okay, we'll have different types of fields in our models. Okay, different types of models in our field. Here I want to take char field. Okay, char field. Okay. I have taken char field. For email, you know, we will have email field. Okay, email field. For subject also, I am taking char field only because subject also will mention very small length, right? If you have an unlimited data, you have another field. I will show you in message. Okay, char field. For message, we use we don't know how many characters we will have in a single message. So you have to use text field. Text field will take infinite characters. Okay. For mobile, you have to use big integer field. Big integer field. Like this, we'll have different types of fields. For example, if you have only small numbers, then you have to use integer field. For example, if you want to give the data of addition of two double digits number, then there is no need to use big integer field. Okay, you can simply use integer field. Okay. Now after this, we have to do migrations. If you make any small change in your models, you have to do migrations, and also you have to do migrate. Okay, if you keep a single full stop, also it will show a great impact in your project. Okay, you have to do migrations for it. Now I'm going to do migrations once again. Errors. I have an errors like char field must define a max length attribute. It is saying that in char field, for sure you should not forget to mention max length. Okay, max length is equal to, I am taking my max length as 100. Okay, again here I have another char field, so I have to use max length for this also. For remaining, there is no need to use you need to use any max length and all. Okay, if you want to have any default value, means you have to mention default equal to some I like this in single quotes, not like this. You have to use in single quotes. Okay, I'll show you that concept. Now I am not using this default. Okay. Okay. For char field, you must remember you have to mention max length for sure. Okay, only for char field, CHRFIELD. Okay, char field. Okay, make migrations. Here you can see create model contact. It is creating a model contact. If you try to migrate, then it will we can work with that contact. While doing migrations, just we can able to see the contact, but we can't use it. When you do migrate, then you can use it in your project. Now let's go and see in our tables. Here I've got nothing here. I'll refresh it. If you observe, I got my app name underscore contact. and the fields. It is very easy to create tables in our in Django. Okay, Django based project. It is very easy to create tables. There is no need to mention any queries. There is no need to write any queries here. Okay, simply you can create tables by using models. Okay, here you can see models and indexes. The ID will be created automatically, and when you try to add the data, there is no need to add a specific data for ID. There is no need to mention ID as 1 2 3. It will automatically generates ID one after the other. If you try to, for example, we have 1 2 3 4 IDs data. I have deleted the third ID data. If you try to add the data, it will create the next number only. It will not create with the 3 number. Okay. It will be permanently deleted, and it will not get created. Okay. Here you can see ID is begin varchar, email is varchar, subject is varchar, message is long text. This is the these are uh, for SQL. Okay, there is no need to take. It is not much important for us. Okay, we have to mention models. Okay, we have to mention for models. Okay, this is important for us. Okay, for Java people, it will be important for them. Okay, they have to create tables manually. They have to write queries to create tables, but there is no need to write any queries for us. Okay, it is very benefit for us. Okay, now I want to see my table name as just contact only. For that, I have to give class the meta to contact. Okay. Okay, DB table equal to contact. Here, whatever the name you have seen, the name will be reflected there. Okay, before our table name is welcome app underscore contact. Now let's see. I'll try to refresh it whether it has changed or not. Okay, there is no change in our contact table name in our DB. Now I'll do migrations. Every time if you make any changes in your models, you have to uh, make migrations and also migrate. Okay, here you can see rename table for contact to contact. Yeah, migrate. Let's check for welcome app underscore contact to contact. It has changed to contact. Okay, if you want to give a specific name to your table, then you have to use this class meta. Okay, here there is it is not important if you get a doubt that here there is we have to use capital only, means there is no need to use capital. You can also use small letters here, but this is the Pythonic way of writing the code. Okay, you for classes you have to mention capital C only. For example, if you want to uh, contact uh, people, if you want to create a table name with the contact people, means you have to use like this POP. Okay, this is a Pythonic way of writing the class names in this format only. Okay, don't use small letters. For attributes, you have to use small letters. You can also use however you want the names. You can take it. You can use small or capital, whatever the names you want. You can take it, but the professional way of writing the code is like this only. Okay, for class you have to use capital letters, and for attributes you have to take this name these small letters, And for models, there is no chance to use small here. You have to use capital only for sure. There is no chance to use small letters here. Okay. Now, again, I will repeat the class once again of how to create database and all. First of all, you have to go to settings.py. Settings.py, you'll have app configuration here. You have to do it for sure. And after that, you have to do database configurations. You can see databases here. Before, we'll have only engine and name. You have to modify your engine. From here you will find SQLite 3. You have to change SQLite 3 to MySQL. Here you have to change. Don't forget to change this, okay? And you have to give a name here. Before we'll have base dir something. So you have to remove that and give a name to your database. Whatever the name you want, even you can keep your name as your database name, okay? And here user is root only. For us it will be root only. Password, if anyone have some old passwords, if they remember, they can keep. While creating MySQL, we will keep some one password, right? That password only you have to keep here. The password which you have used to connect MySQL to SQL is the same password you have to use here. And host will be local host. Port will be the port number which you have. Even you can write port number directly without using these codes. So there is no issue with that. Using codes also, you'll have no problem with that. Okay. This is the database configuration. If anyone practice it immediately after the class, you can take a screenshot of this. Okay. Or else I will send the recording classes in the evening. Okay. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take it. Yeah. After this, immediately after doing, but before, the main thing you have to do is you have to install MySQL client. Okay. Yeah. This is a command you have to use before doing all these. Okay. You have to use pip install MySQL client here. Then only you can able to do all these process. Okay. Don't forget to install this. Okay. Install this. You have to install this package for sure. Okay. MySQL client is a single word. It is not. Don't give any space between these two words. It is not two words. Okay. It is a single word. Single word. Okay. Now, after this installation, you have to do database configurations in your settings.py file, and after that, you have to go to your SQL yoke, and here you can find a database. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take it. Here you click on this database and click on the second option, create database. Here you have to give your database name here. Here you have to give your database name. Here you have to give database name and click on create. Then a database will be created. If you want to test it, immediately after giving databases, click on your terminal. Then it will show an error that there is no database with the name you have given. Okay, it will show the warning error for you, so you can test it, and then you can create database in your SQL yoke by clicking on database and giving the name of your database and create. After that, you have to give Python manage.py make migrations. These migrations you have to do to show a database, in your SQL. If you migrate only, then only you can able to work with it. Okay. And then you have to create models. Models is nothing but it is very easy way to create tables with the variables. Whatever the variables you want, you can give here. Whatever the fields you like, you can give here, and you can create with that attributes. Okay. attributes are nothing but these are called attributes. Okay, with these attributes, you can create a database. Okay, I have taken 1 to 5 fields, right? You can take 10 to 15 fields, whatever, how many fields you required based on your requirement, you can take that many fields. Okay, if you want to see your database name as whatever the name you want, you can give here. I have taken my database name as contact only. That's why I got contact over there. Here, if you use any other name, that name only you can able to see in your database. Okay, in your SQL view. After that, you have to run these two commands for sure. Make migrations and migrate. Don't forget these two migrations. These two commands, if you do any changes in your models, okay, even if it is a small change, except spaces, whatever the change you made in your models, you have to run these two commands for sure. Make migrate, Python manage.py make migrations, and Python manage.py migrate. Don't forget this. Okay, if you do these two, then you can able to see your table which is reflected in your database with the attribute, with the whatever the attributes you have given here, that will be reflected in your DB. Simply go to go to this plus symbol, click on this plus symbol, and in tables click on this plus symbol, and whatever the table you have created, click on that table name. Before you can see like this. Immediately after clicking this, you can there will be nothing to see here. You have to click on table data, the second option, table data. Then only you can able to see the table with the attributes which you have given. Okay, yeah, that is this is how we can create a database and also a tables. And after this, you can run the main command. If you want to run the project, you'll have a command, right? Python manage.py run server. That command you have to give. Yeah, then you can able to see the link. You can open your project. Tomorrow I will show you how to post data in the table. We have created a table with the name contact, right? In that contact, I'll try to post the data. Okay, yeah, I will take some HTML page and I will give some data. I'll fill some data, and if I click on submit button, the data should be stored in the table. I will show it how to do it tomorrow. Okay, that's all about today's class. If you have any doubts in today's class, please ask me. Don't forget to practice it. Okay, if you practice only, you can able to understand this concept. If you skip even one class, you will get confused, and you will there is no chance to get understand these things. Okay, the only way to understand all these concepts is practicing only. Okay, if you have any doubts, please ask. If you practice it once, you can able to get doubts. Okay, yeah, I said to you that did you install my, yeah, you have to install pip MySQL client. Okay, pip install MySQL client. Okay, then you can remove that error. Okay, Jatish. Okay, more more doubts? Anyone have any doubts in today's class? Please ask me. People who have not installed these softwares, please install them and try to refer all the classes and try to create project. Complete the classes up to now. I think from Monday we'll do the main project. So if we entered into that project, you will get confused. If you don't have any clarity up to now, you will get confused. Okay, please do the things whatever we have covered up to now. Okay, if you have any doubts, please ask me, or else after this session you can contact me. Okay, you can message me so that I can clear your doubts. Okay. Okay, should I leave? Okay, then that's all about today's class. Have a nice day. Bye.